Well, all right, from the United States, let's move to the UK now.
Barely 4 weeks into his tenure as Prime Minister of Britain, Andy Burnham has caused a major heartburn in the Kremlin and gone much farther in supporting Kyiv than his predecessor, Keir Starmer.
During his maiden visit to Kyiv on Ukraine's Independence Day, Andy Burnham seemed undeterred by Russian allegations of hindering peace. He dismissed Russian threats as outrageous and extended his unequivocal support to Kyiv. In fact, reports also indicate that the UK will share the blueprint of the SCALP missile with Ukraine, adding an entirely new dimension to the war.
And despite Russia's outrageous threats to my country, we will continue our support for Ukraine's defence. I know you need more help to protect your skies and your civilians. I know how hard the winters have been and the need to be ready this year when the nights draw in.
The SCALP is a joint French-UK production cruise missile with a range of 250 kilometers launched from an aircraft. The SCALP flies very low in order to avoid early radar detection and detonates its warhead closer to the target. It is considered an ideal weapon for penetrating hardened bunkers and ammunition stores like the ones used by Russia. Moscow, on its part, has already warned the United Kingdom of adding fuel to fire and far-reaching consequences. Days after recalling its envoy from Britain, the Kremlin declared its intention to target all such sites where these missiles will be produced.
Our armed forces are carrying out the necessary work, gathering the relevant intelligence to identify the production sites of such missiles and other military equipment and taking measures to destroy these sites.
The war of words over missile blueprints assumes significance given the timeline of this war. Britain has been supplying SCALP missiles to Ukraine since 2023. It did not allow Ukraine to use these missiles to strike inside Russia until 2024. Once the Biden administration allowed its missiles to be used outside the Ukrainian border, even the UK allowed Kyiv to use the SCALP for deep strikes inside Russia. However, till date, American and European countries have only shared weapons with Kyiv, not the technology behind it. The implications of this may not be limited to the Russia-Ukraine war alone. UK's military tech aid for Ukraine could result in Russia doing its own bit for Iran in the war against the US, and that may have a significant bearing on the US-UK ties, which have been anything but stable under Donald Trump.